A recent video has emerged with Katy Perry, like coming down an escalator or something on stage. It looks like, just coming down from some on a conveyor belt from some height, and she's got one of her outlandish costumes on with aluminum cans for breasts and other sorts of things. But the most striking thing about this video is, I bet you can find it. I don't have the link to it right now, but I bet you can find it if you just type in her name in a search engine. Actually, I do have a link, which I will link. I'll give a link to a story about this below, and you can take a look for yourself. But she's showing a lot of weird facial tics, and it's very similar to Justin Bieber's condition that he talked about having a few months ago, where half of his face was paralyzed and one eye wouldn't close, and they're all kinds of weird stuff. And there was a name for it. It was a particular type of syndrome, but it was not typical for a young man Bieber's age to have this condition. And of course, it raised a lot of questions for a lot of people, which I need only allude to. I don't need to do anything but allude, and that's all I will do since I'm here on YouTube. I will allude without filling in the blank. I'll let you fill in the blank for yourself. So now Katy Perry is showing these, or at least in this one video, seems to be showing these same kinds of symptoms. Her eye is twitching. She has to pull it open pull it open. Yeah, it keeps closing on its own. She has to pull it open with her hand. It looks very very odd. It looks like there's something neurological going on, and it's interesting. That's all I'm going to say about it. Now, the one other thing I'm going to add is that back in late 2016 or early 2017, I posted an article at what was then still called alternativeright.blogspot.com, and it was before Colin Liddell got into his anti-conspiracy theory kick and pro-Ukraine anti-Putin kick that he's on right now. And he seemed to be open to so-called conspiracy theories, even if he wasn't, necessarily espousing them himself. And so I remember writing an article where I observed something peculiar, which was in a video that had been made at around that time, where Katy Perry during her shows would call a little girl up to the stage. It's for one thing, for her to have a bunch of little girls at her show. That's her music is not, it's not children's music. Okay, I'll just say that. It's not a show you'd want your 8-year-old to be attending. But she would call them up like little girls, 8, 9, 10 years old, something like that, and tell them what good little girls they are, or something like that. Say something seemingly nice to them, and then give them a box of pizza to take with them. Like, here's your pizza. Go back. You can go back to your seat now. Here's your pizza. It was the strangest, most random thing ever, until you thought about it symbolically. And again, I'm only going to make illusions here, but unfortunately, that article seems to be lost. It seems to be gone somewhere in the ether. It's been etherized and it's never, it's been zapped and it's never coming back because Colin removed all of my conspiracy theory articles, and a lot of them I had backed up elsewhere, or I had, that they appeared elsewhere, or they were in publications, longer essays that I had written, and I was just excerpting from them. But in this case, I don't think that was the case. So that article just got zapped. It just disappeared. So thanks a lot, Colin. Appreciate it. But I did want to bring that up just to give some context for Katy Perry. There's plenty more. There was her writing the beast at that Super Bowl halftime show. I haven't really spent a lot of time, breaking down Super Bowl halftime show symbolism. I know a lot of other people have done it, and I'm not saying it's not valuable. It just hasn't been a preoccupation of mine. It's not been something I've focused on. But considered with everything else and with certain things you've seen in her videos and such, I just think it's worth noting. That's all. So Katy Perry's got the Bieber face. Interesting. Thanks for watching.